the Cool Dude
Ooh.
podcast, being cool. Just a couple cool dudes doing cool stuff like smoking cigarettes
Okay.
and jaywalking. Jaywalking's cool.
Jaywalking.
Trespassing. We're gonna trespass in this episode of the Cool Guy podcast. Know what I'm saying?
I did a lot today, but I forgot to work on the chalk logo. So maybe tomorrow I can get that situated and then make the thumbnail for this pod with that in mind.
Make the logo out of chalk and then pee on it and take a picture and make that midstream. You have to get the stream in there. Pee on it, get the stream in there, and then make that the logo. That's
man, I would absolutely entertain that thought, but at the same time, I could just freaking draw it on a whiteboard too and get the same result in my head.
The same result.
And
like
I could piss on the whiteboard, I guess.
Yeah, like your clavicular, you're gonna riz or something.
Ooh. Effective
Nice.
use of the soundboard. Ooh.
Yeah, baby. This job I got, it's going pretty good so far. Pretty nice. I get out at a uniform time every day.
Yeah.
I'm not being underpaid like I was. I don't have to deal with old people anymore, which is huge. Absolutely huge. No more old people. No more going in old people's houses and having to listen to them be geriatric and stare over your shoulder while you do a menial task. So that's nice. Everybody's pretty chill on the job. You know, people be smoking weed, which is like next level. Absolutely.
It's right up your alley.
Yeah. I'm catching on pretty good apparently. So I've been told.
I had
one more thing
okay.
that I want to make apparent is that to get to this job, I have to drive through the hood.
Ooh. Okay.
The hood. So it's honestly not that bad. I don't know. It's pretty good though. I'm having a good time there so far. Only downside, bi-weekly pay, bisexual pay. Not so sure about that, you know.
They're like that with the second part-time job I have.
Yeah, I think that should be illegal. That's my honest opinion. Is that should be illegal and shouldn't just not be tolerated in greater society, you know. I'm sure there's some kind of Jewish conspiracy behind bi-weekly pay. I just haven't figured it out yet.
Well, the third part-time job, I have 3 going. I have fucking 3. The third part-time job is not that bad. I mostly am at a hockey stadium, and there was a concert Monday, and I was on the floor.
What was the concert? Who was playing?
Random Generic White Man 5.
What kind of music was it?
It was like pop mixed with Christianity music.
Oh, that sounds lame. Sounds horrible.
It was fearful.
If you got to do like a Lizzo concert and Lizzo fell in love with you after seeing you, would you love her back?
I would ask how first. I would just ask how. How do you find interest that way?
What if she's like, 'cause you a fine ass white boy? What if she said that to you?
I feel like she wouldn't say that at all.
But what if she did? This is a hypothetical. Of you falling in love with Lizzo. Of me shipping you with Lizzo.
Oh man. I would try to be very kind and considerate and Gosh, this is a crazy bit.
So, would you be like? Would you be like, yeah, Lizzo, I'm in love with you too. I think you so hot. You a fine ass. You a
Mm,
fine piece of ass, girl.
mm,
I want to take you back to my crib.
shit.
Rock the
Um,
bed like we got hydraulics on that bitch. I'm giving you Riz advice
I
right
know.
now for black women.
I would try my hardest not to say something dumb, and then probably still say something dumb. I'd be like, ah, shit, man, for
You'd be
real?
like, you'd be like, no, I'm gay. Fuck.
I mean, it's a good diversion. You can just end the conversation that way.
There was somebody I talked to that used that as a way to reject a girl. I think it might have been Benjamin or something. Or no, it was Alex.
Ah,
Al- yeah, he actually did that. He was like, "I'm gay," because he didn't like that shit.
to be honest, I'm just gay. To be honest.
To be honest, I'm gay. Uh, everybody needs to know.
Mm,
Joe Biden, he's known for a long time
okay.
that I'm gay.
Okay, Obama. Okay.
Obama actually is gay though because Michelle Obama is a man.
We have heard this
Mike,
before.
yeah, Michael,
This is
Big
an
Mike.
ongoing theory.
It's true. She's totally a man.
Hmm.
She's built like a fucking basketball player. She's built like a member of the Knicks.
Oh, well, that does transition us into basketball if you want to go that
Yeah.
route.
Yeah, because the Cavs had that blowout.
Ugh. They had a diaper blowout live on
Yeah.
TV. It was
They
awful.
had a diarrhea blowout in their pants, and
There-
it got all over the stage or
there-
the court.
There was caca smears all over the place, too, and everybody was like, oh my god, this team sucks.
There's a bunch of famous motherfuckers at that game. I don't know why there's so many famous people were there.
Because they have to prove they're fans.
Fans of what? Basketball? Fans of a team? Ben
Yeah.
Stiller was there. What does Ben Stiller have to do with the Cleveland Cavaliers? Nothing.
Well, he's a Knicks fan first. So is Timothy Chalamet. So
Well-
is Tina Fey. They're all Knicks fans.
Well, they can go fucking kill themselves. How about that? Stupid team.
Well, legacy owner Myles Garrett was not there for the Cavaliers. At home, multiple times, he just didn't show up.
Yeah,
Really tells you how much he cares about the team.
yeah, that's true. He cares a lot. He cares so much that he doesn't want them to be stressed out when he shows up
I
to the
guess.
games.
He doesn't want them to poop their pants because he's 100 pounds heavier than every player.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fat. That's true. Fat Miles Garrett, obese Miles Garrett.
We say this, but the guy is just 280 pounds of muscle.
More chins than a Chinese phone book on this guy, I swear.
Yeah, he's built like a sumo wrestler, but 285 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. It's just a big old diaper baby. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Have you seen that guy on Instagram that like fucks with his Italian dad and his Italian dad gets really mad at him and he has this made up friend named Schmidley
Mm.
and he's always telling his dad about Schmidley and his dad's like, "Who the fuck is Schmidley?" You seen that guy?
I don't think I have, but
It's-
I probably
it's
should.
really funny. And I saw this video the other day from this guy and he's fucking with his dad again. And he's like, "Dad, you hear about the Somalians like embezzling all the money with the learning centers?"
Yeah.
And his dad starts getting like political about it and shit. And he's like, "They called it like he's just like he's not crashing out yet,
Mm.
but you can tell a crash out is imminent." And the guy goes, "Yeah, me and Schmidley, we're gonna open up a Leering Center."
Hell yeah, dude.
Because they misspelled it in the news report. "We're gonna open up the Schmidley Leering Center," and his dad's just like, "That's a great fucking idea. We can embezzle all the money, we can get rich, and then if we get pinched, we can pin it on Schmidley."
Yeah.
And like he seems like very optimistic about this plan. to and his son's just like, I know this plan's great, and then like at like the drop of that hat, he's like, you're a fucking jerk off. You know that? You're a fucking jerk off. That's the stupidest fucking thing I have ever heard. And he just starts like laying into it.
Hell yeah.
It was like it reminded me of that Duality of Man scene in Full Metal Jacket real quick. So I don't know. I saw that and I just thought I need to start using the phrase jerk off more to describe people.
Well, something that I noticed, and it's all setup related, this topic. I realized that the monitor I stare at to record the pod with is technically also the gaming monitor for me. So I can swap it over to play Xbox games. And then my brain was like, so why can't I just, rotate the table around? These parts, like the cast iron bits of this table, are only allowed to face one way. So I had to literally disassemble my whole setup just to move the shelves over underneath the desk. I did that today. I did that shit today, bro.
That's cringy that happened.
Yeah. But now it makes more sense in my brain because I had the computer to the left. Now I have the consoles to the left. Then to the right, I have the computer. So I can still, watch videos or whatever on the side.
The pewter?
Yeah, the pewter, bro.
Your pewter?
I have a vertical monitor on the far right. And that's going to just be the Discord chat for whenever some stupid bullshit argument happens in one of the servers. I can just toss it right there and see what happens.
That's pretty epic. I'm trying to think if there's been anything conspiracy related in the news. And
well, there was a rocket explosion this morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about that if I'm being completely honest. Fuck that rocket.
Some people were saying that Elon Musk had several different, whatever they would be called, for the Blue Origin's rocket. Like their previous SpaceX employees. And that he was essentially trying to undermine and ruin Jeff Bezos' space company.
Well, good. If I had to pick one or the other to save from being like falling in a volcano and burning to death in the lava,
yeah,
I'd probably save Elon Musk over Jeff Bezos. I think. I don't like how reptilian Jeff Bezos looks. And Elon Musk, you can make the argument, I think, that he looks reptilian, but he's more like amphibious to me.
Yeah.
Kind of like a salamander or something.
Yeah, I could see that.
So, I don't know. One thing I do know that this is old news, but I forgot to bring it up, is that it was found that the Southern Poverty Law Center, which is basically the like left-wingers really like the Southern Poverty Law Center because they are like viewed on that side of things as the authority on what's racist, quote unquote. So they like quoting a lot of like shit from them. But no, as it turns out, they were like funding white supremacist movements, and they were behind like Charlottesville in a way, and that basically everything that the Southern Poverty Law Center stands for is a Jewish conspiracy false flag bullshit.
Oh.
Which is insanely funny to me. Because I've hated the Southern Poverty Law Center for a long time. And knowing that they're going out of their way to like create problems to strike division, I guess. Makes complete sense to me because the Southern Poverty Law Center was also founded by a bunch of Jews. Fun fact. And is currently staffed, I assume, by a bunch of Jews.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's that. So anytime anybody tries to throw Southern Poverty Law Center in your face, just fucking tell them that. Tell them to shut up, stay in their lane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that was a very vindicating moment for me. That's something Alex Jones predicted correctly again. So,
well, do you want to hear my prediction on Modern Warfare 4's plotline?
I guess I couldn't give less of a fuck about Call of Duty. It's Goy Slop.
It has been Goy Slop since Ghosts. I won't lie. It's been Goy Slop for a while.
Yeah, let's hear your prediction on like the Goyim plot, subplot, whatever, blah blah blah. Korea, North Korea.
Well,
I think they're just trying. I think with this North Korea thing in the game. Okay, I'll just kill myself, I guess.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? You're working.
I think that this whole North Korea thing is just going to be something that they try and radicalize retarded people into hating North Korea again. That's what I think.
Well, I kind of am getting the vibe that since Price and Soap and all of not Soap's dead. He died in MW3. But Soap and Ghosts, they're still around. No, I'm having a stroke now. Price and Ghost are still around. Jesus. And the only reason they kept Ghost around is because they forgot to add Roach from MW2 original. So they have to rewrite a different death for Ghost. And that's hell. That's a hellscape right there.
Captain Price? Jewish much? Think about that.
I'm just going to say that Price is a double agent, and he double crosses Ghost, and Ghost gets pissed off about it and starts being a big whiny bitch about it. And that is the plot for like half of it. And then the other half is this modern South Korea versus North Korea, which is already banned in South and North Korea. The game's already banned in those countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be truthful, it's going to be you and a squad going through multiple towns of either South Korea or North Korea as given. Somehow you speak English the entire time. And then certain little tidbits you say Korean, like when you're interacting with random pedestrian 5. But for the rest of the time,
get your ass out of here. What are you doing? Nobody wants to see that. That's disgusting.
But for the rest of the time, you're just speaking English as a Korean man or woman throughout the entire campaign.
What if for this game they named him Captain Rice and he's like, "Oh, we need to kill North Korea. Oh, a ghost angry at me at a very dishonorable."
Oh man,
Captain Rice.
We're getting banished on YouTube.com for that. They're gonna call that some kind of ugly speech of some kind.
That was fucking funny, Captain Rice. That's great. That's awesome.
Hopefully YouTube.com censors don't get mad at that.
They shouldn't. I don't really care if they do. They're gay.
But I think the final little tidbit is like some weird way, like a general or something is related to one of the, I would believe, South Korean squad mates. And that's how they they get a resolution in the Koreas, is familial ties. I feel like that's the vibe of the writing, would just be that. And then you still get Ghost versus Price, and Ghost, obviously he fucking dies. But hey, at least you got some cool action scene out of it, you know?
What if there's a mission where you're the guy that kills Charlie Kirk? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Wasn't that some bullshit they were doing in custom Battlefield 6?
I don't know.
When the custom maps were a thing, they were like, please don't do that or something. It was either that or Grand Theft Auto 5 like opened up their map creator to the point where you could do objectives like that. And they had to literally ban you from putting in the name Charlie Kirk in any sort of like mission title. Because so many people made it over and over and over.
That's legendary. That's so good. That's funny.
Yeah, I feel like Modern Warfare 4 is just like Black Ops 7, where it's just gonna fall flat. Even if the North Korea South Korea war situation would be really fucking cool, the rest of it is so pointless. They could have finished the entire.
It's gonna suck.
They should have finished the story last game. Like, they had the time to do it.
You're right.
They had the time to do it. They could have finished. They could have had Price turn on Ghost whenever he fucking wanted and just shot him in the face. And that's the end of your series, dude. You don't need a fourth game, you know?
What is my fucking cat doing? What is wrong with her?
Legit parkour. Legit parkour.
She's tweaking right now because I fed her and she is being fat and obese. She's being a fat little piggy. She wants more food to be more obese and more fat. Right? Oh, she looks pretty in this light. She has like the flashlight thing going on, like when you're telling a scary Goosebumps, when you're reading a Goosebumps. Kind of what she's doing, but she looks pretty instead of scary.
I did come up with a very like maybe it would work thing for October. For the spooky stuff we do on a different channel, in relation to the podcast channel. Where it would be me and you in a phone call interspliced with whatever monster it would be slowly getting into our homes over time.
Would it be like Unfriended?
It would be like Unfriended, I feel.
But we're talking on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. I like that idea.
Or it could be that one of us in the initial point of the videos already is getting broken into by whatever monster it is, and then they call the other person.
Yeah. The monster could be...
It's something interesting.
Monster could be Charlie Kirk's ghost.
You can't just keep looping back to this man.
Imagine Charlie Kirk if he was a ghost.
I mean, he is one.
That's the monster. Well, all right.
I mean, you can't go around what's already there. He is one.
Do you think, like, if there's like a Ben Shapiro movie, like biopic at the end of the Ben Shapiro movie, there would be like the Force Ghosts at the end of Star Wars, but it's like Charlie Kirk,
Peter Thiel,
Donald Trump. Yeah, it's like Donald Trump because he doesn't have a whole lot of time left, I reckon. And is Bill O'Reilly dead?
No.
Oh. Well, he'll be dead soon anyway, so it can be Charlie Kirk, Donald Trump, and Bill O'Reilly. And they're just looking on, smiling at him.
Ooh.
And he's like, he has his little yarmulke on, and he's like, ghosts aren't real. I don't know why you're here. I don't know what you want, but ghosts are not real.
He starts breaking the fourth wall so hard.
You need to get out of my movie. This is my movie. This is a movie about me, not Charlie Kirk, not Donald Trump, not Bill O'Reilly.
I could see... like there's a nice conclusion to the biopic, and then the camera slowly pans to the night sky, and then constellations make out the outline of all three of them.
Charlie Kirk and them. Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
And
He
only
looks.
Trump like raises a thumb up at the camera, and there's
Yeah,
like a
he's
ding sound effect, and then it fades off.
Donald Trump just gave me a thumbs up from heaven. Donald Trump is in heaven right now. He was a good man.
That's what he says when the credits roll. He starts yapping about all the people in the sky.
Yeah. He just starts talking through the credits. He's just like, directed by blah blah blah, starring, just like keep
starring
going down
starring
one note.
Timothy Chalamet as me. Just
Starring Jake Gyllenhaal as me.
rolling.
I am as tall and as handsome as Jake Gyllenhaal. Everybody knows this.
And then it says like in respects to, and it has like the worst person ever.
Oh, what if the Force ghosts at the end of the Ben Shapiro biopic are all the libtards that he destroyed with facts and logic?
Yeah.
And they finally like understand the facts and logic that he was saying. And
Yeah.
they're like smiling on Ben.
There's a Hassan fucking Force ghost.
yeah. Hassan is now based. Hassan always knew I was right.
He's not even
Like,
dead. He's just a
listener.
ghost now for no reason. He was in the biopic for like half of it.
Yeah.
With the
Hassan
fucking
Piker, oh yeah, that's right. Our enemy of the show, Hassan Piker, has been subpoenaed.
yeah. Now he can go to court. He was
I don't know
conspiring
why.
with Cuban crises.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what the purpose of all that is. I honestly think it's kind of stupid. It would be cool to see Hassan Piker go to prison and get extorted by like the Aryan Brotherhood or something like that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that would probably be a pretty big moment in the Ben Shapiro movie, I think.
My friend Hassan is in jail.
Finally, my arch nemesis Hassan Piker is in prison.
Arch
Now I can be
nemesis,
based in Redville.
arch nemesis turned friend Hassan Piker is in jail.
Get owned by facts and logic by Israel. Yeah, something like that.
We will never trust Cuba, just like everyone else doesn't trust us.
I guess we're like gonna invade Cuba now or something.
Probably not. Probably
I don't know,
not.
dude. I don't even know anymore, dude. Everything is just so fucked.
Yeah, just like
Except
Call of Duty.
yeah, that added to it. Honestly, seeing a Call of Duty trailer in my recommended videos did something negative to impact my day when I saw that. I was just like, who gives a fuck? I didn't even watch it. I refused to watch it. I'm not watching that shit, bruh. That shit is not tough.
I sent that shit into general and immediately just went quiet. And then friend of the show, Johnny, had like 20 messages. And I was like, I should probably input a little.
Yeah. It's gonna be stupid and gay.
And then they were trying to find out the timelines of the games. But MW had a hard reboot. Black Ops had a soft reboot.
More like a fucking tard reboot, because its game's fucking retarded, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, Cold War rewrote parts of Black Ops 2, so technically it's a soft reboot.
Yeah, that is true. But the universes are connected, though. Remember?
Well, Zombies is.
No.
But parts
Do
of
you not
Black Ops
remember?
2 got rewritten, so now
Well, no, what I'm
the
saying
ending
is-
where Mason is alive still is canon for Black Ops 2.
What I'm saying is that the Modern Warfare reboot universe is connected to the Black Ops universe now. Did you know that?
It's the same universe because it's the same engine. That's why the soft reboot needed to be there, is so that they could connect it that way.
Well, I'm just talking about they had Zakhaev in Cold War. You meet Zakhaev. I think you can knock him out or something. And Zakhaev, that is a Modern Warfare villain.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's basically what I'm getting at, is that the two universes are connected.
Oh, it'd be kind of cool
What?
if I think it's Alex Mason Isn't that the guy from Black Ops 2 and also 7?
Yeah, yeah.
What if
Or no,
Alex,
isn't it Clayton Mason? And the older one is Alex Mason.
maybe, whoever the younger Mason is, it'd be kind of cool for him to drop in for Modern Warfare then. And he could be like the weird bridging, connecting story for the South Korea bit. That'd be kind of cool.
No, it wouldn't. It would be gay and lame.
It would be gay.
Just like
It
every
would be
Call of
gay.
Duty anymore. It's gay and lame.
All that's cool is zombies, and even then they overwrote it, and they're expecting people to like it still.
Dick now. Zombies
Yeah.
is it's like they jumped the shark. I
They
felt like in
they
Cold War, they
overwrote
had a
it.
good thing going.
They overwrote that shit so bad.
Yeah. They're trying to fucking it feels like with zombies is like they were trying to they're trying to get back some of like the glory of like the OG zombie storyline. It's like, dude, you can't write anything better than that. The same people that wrote that storyline are likely no longer employed at Treyarch. You're not like those guys were good at what they did. The people you have now suck.
Black Ops 1 and World at War are like peak when it comes to zombies. Some people like Black Ops 2. I liked Black Ops 2. But then it kind of like trailed off, in my opinion. And I hate to say it, but if zombies wasn't in Black Ops 4, you can't count it as a continuation. That's how fucked up the timeline is. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I just know Call of Duty sucks. I don't care about it. Stupid.
Well, Black Ops 6 is fucking 3 years old already or some shit.
I guess that is true.
That sucks. Because Black Ops 6 was actually decent story-wise.
It was alright. It was okay.
Black Ops 7, they fell off a fucking cliff. Hey, you have a kill streak. It's a giant knife. And you stab Menendez with the giant knife.
Oh, yeah. I honestly, I cared so little for Black Ops 7 that I forgot that it was just shit.
Dude.
It was just a complete dumpster fire. Diarrhea storm.
When I shared the MW4 trailer yesterday, I forgot Black Ops 7 existed. That's how bad that game is.
Yeah, I think it's best we forget Black Ops 7 existed.
So technically, there's only been 5 Black Ops games that actually have a moderate story. And even then, Black Ops 3 is Train Go Boom. So, I don't know if you count Black Ops 3 as a decent story. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna look up if there's gay people in Call of Duty.
I think there's gay people in Battlefield 5. But I'm not sure about Call of Duty.
Yeah, there's gay people and non-binary people, I guess. And lesbians.
Oh, that's not bad. It's a variety. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This all seems lame and phoned in, just from how I'm reading it. The only one that doesn't seem is Kate Laswell, who is a CIA station chief, and I feel like I could see a lesbian being a CIA station
Is
chief,
that
because lesbians are notorious for being evil.
Is that the blonde lady from Modern Warfare?
I think so. Probably.
Yeah, she's cool. She's a cool character. I like her in the cutscenes. I think you play like 2 missions with her as like a supporting gunman.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. It sounds familiar.
I just know. I feel like the Price missions. There's only going to be like 4 of them.
Oh, Captain Rice.
Like that. Like that's the vibe. Is that it's only going to be for like 10% of your entire gameplay is being Price. The rest of the time you're in this Korean squad, whether it's North Korean or South, with or without Mason, the younger one, as a part of it. Most likely without. So you have to learn all these new people and then somehow also care about the 10% of the game that's about Price and Ghost. And also
So
Shepard is dead, but they're mad at the guy that turned on them in Modern Warfare 3. His name was like Graves or something. They
I
have
don't fucking
they
know.
have beef with Graves, but Price is a double agent and Ghost is mad about Price being a double agent. That's all the plot is now. Is 3 people. The rest of it doesn't matter. The rest of it
Yeah.
doesn't matter at all.
I just soft launched that joke in the one server.
More like Captain Rice.
More like Captain Rice.
Oh, they're gonna like say it's like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that on the other server.
Too late. Too late. Already did, and will continue to do so because that's a good joke.
It is a
That's
decent
a
joke.
funny
I
joke.
won't
It's a
lie.
good setup. I thought I cooked with the whole Captain Price, the Jewish one,
Yeah.
but the Asian one just hits so much harder. In
Um,
fact, I'm gonna see my Asian friend tomorrow. I'm going to tell him that joke
mm.
because I know he'll find it funny.
You're gonna be like, give me skin, my Asian fellow. Captain Price, more like Captain Rice.
Yeah, give me some skin, my yigga.
Oh, that's awesome.
More like Captain Rice.
Oh, it's such a goofy joke.
Fucking amazing.
That is necessary. That is necessary. Oh.
I should do that every time I make a good joke.
Ooh. Now that would get more eyes on the podcast.
I don't think it would, but
You never know. I mean, recently, YouTube's been a bit more favorable to the podcast YouTube channel. I think
they show up in my recommendations now.
Yeah.
That?
I think it's cooler to have that happen, so there's more circulation going. And the more that I unlist podcasts from the other channel, the more traction this one gets. Mm-hmm. It's pretty nice. I preemptively set up all the way to mid-August when it comes to podcast episodes for Tuesdays. I just have to do thumbnails and set them in, and then it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's epic.
So
that's gaming.
Yeah, I mean it's getting ahead of the schedule without me going, oh, I need to put one out on Tuesday every week. Instead, it's set up. Just let it go and do its thing.
Yeah. No, that's pretty.
It gives me a bit more time to work on stuff, and all I have to do is work on the thumbnails for all those, and then it's pretty much set up to be automated.
Yeah. That's pretty sick. I'm glad you can do that now with YouTube. It seems pretty useful.
Yeah. I set up a new edit of the Killzone video, but it's a unlisted video for the podcast listeners.
Should make it public.
I might toss the link of the video into the description and see if anybody comments, this podcast linked me here, or something like that.
Oh yeah. Hey, that would be a nice little Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
Like how in Halo there's
yeah.
It's like an Easter egg. Like a video game.
He just started spacing out, Yeah. That's all he did.
Dude, they should do a fucking Gangnam style Easter egg in the new Call of Duty where you can get your guys to do Gangnam style.
Well, they already do that in Fortnite. And they already have Call of Duty characters in Fortnite. And they already have Overwatch characters in Fortnite.
Yeah, but Fortnite's not in South Korea, and Gangnam style came from South Korea. It only makes sense. If they don't have Gangnam style in that fucking game,
They have it in Fortnite.
That's not in Korea. That's in
But
Fortnite
you can
land
be
or
a
whatever the hell
Korean
it's called.
man. You can be Psy. You can be any of the guys from BTS.
You can be Psy
Yeah, you can be Psy, bro,
in Fortnite.
in Fortnite.
That's crazy.
I think
I did not know that.
even with the like rock band stereotype bullshit that they made, you can play as Psy and sing Gangnam Style in the video game if you wanted to.
Wait, they have more Guitar Hero songs. I thought it was just the Metallica one.
They added all sorts of shit. I think there's even like Sabrina Carpenter songs in there.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter. I feel like she's evil.
I
I
mean,
feel like she's no good evil.
well, you've previously connected that her family is highly Jewish.
I have. I have.
I remember this conversation before.
Yeah. I forgot about that, honestly, until you just mentioned it, because Sabrina Carpenter has been kind of out of my peripherals recently.
You know who has been in the peripherals?
My mom. You know who else?
Pink Pantheress. Or however you say that lady's name.
Who the fuck is that?
She has a faux fake British accent. And she makes a bunch of hyper pop instead of actual songs.
Okay.
Recently she made a bunch of songs that are like the same exact one, but she sings it differently each time. Like the
Wait,
beat.
what's this bitch's name again?
Pink Pantheress. Or Pantheress,
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe.
I don't know who that is. I just know I was reminded that there's a female artist named Glorilla,
Yeah.
and I think that's a horrible name.
There's
for
also
female
a
artist.
Sexy Red with I think 2 D's or 2 Y's, one or the other.
Sexy Red is fine because she's like, oh, I'm a bad bitch with a baby daddy, and I'm also in the Bloods. Like, it's pretty much like, okay, yeah, that one makes sense. But Glorilla makes me think of some like trollish, obese woman with like pig hooves for feet, and she comes out and starts rapping really shitty music about her pussy and stuff, about her nasty pussy, and that's what comes to mind when I hear the words Glorilla.
You know what I didn't like naming convention wise for a long time?
What?
NBA young boys.
National
NBA
Basketball Association young boy.
his starting abbreviation is never broke again young boy.
I don't think that's what that means. I know what the NBA is. You're not fooling anybody. NBA young boy.
It's such a shit like front to a name. It's so bad.
Yeah, no. I think the whole name is bad because what happens when he's 45?
You can't be a young boy anymore. NBA
Yeah,
young.
You're 45. You're calling yourself a boy. Grow up, dude.
Oh man.
Put up the fucking Fruit Loops and eat Honey Nut Cheerios like a real man.
So something that
No, actually, hold
Yeah.
on. I just remembered an NBA YoungBoy thing I saw this week. There was a ghetto birthday party, we'll put it that way.
Okay.
And they had posters made, and the kid's like probably like 7 years old, 6-7 years old. And like he's on the poster, and then behind him is like all these like embellished pictures of NBA YoungBoy behind him. And the funny part about it is the kid is like the smallest graphic on the poster, and NBA YoungBoy is like the biggest
Yeah.
on the poster.
I'm the biggest. I'm the largest.
Yeah, but I don't know. I saw that and I was like, damn, that's a crazy poster for a kid's birthday.
Oh man.
What the fuck?
Ah man. I saw
All right.
the Mandalorian and Grogu movie this past week.
I didn't know there was one.
It is spiritually a successor to the show,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all about Jabba the Hutt's family tree having like a strange bounty on a younger section of the family tree.
Mm-hmm.
And the Mandalorian, instead of killing the younger Hutt, or the Hutt, I guess, instead he releases this guy. And the Hutts figure out that he did that, and they're like, Mandalorian, you're a piece of shit. We're just gonna kill you now. we're just gonna hire a bunch of fucking bounty hunters and get your ass kicked as much as we can.
Oh, that's pretty sick. I think I haven't really paid attention to Star Wars much, but I really liked the lore behind the Hutts.
Mm-hmm.
It might be my favorite aliens in Star Wars. I
Well,
have to say.
it's the, I think, fourth time the Hutts have had a movie. Because it's the original movie, then Return of the Jedi. Those are two. And then Mandalorian and Grogu is three. And then the animated Clone Wars is four.
Yeah, no, I remember the Hutts being in the Clone Wars. I
Dude,
think that's where I learned to like them
yeah.
for who they are.
I feel like this Mandalorian movie, if you don't watch the show, which is literally like 30 hours of watching, plus the Boba Fett show, so like 38 hours of watching or something. If you don't do that, you won't get the movie that well.
Oh, well, I don't plan on watching either, so
Mm.
I think we're in the clear. I'm just excited for the new Jackass to come out in June or whatever. Excited for that.
Well, there's a He-Man movie. It's a live-action one. Jared Leto is Skeletor, and he just has a deep voice. He doesn't go "Nyeh" at all.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Stupid movie.
Instead, he's
Jared
like,
Leto.
"I'm Skeletor, and I'm gonna kick your butt, He-Man." That's all
Jared
he does.
Leto is an actual fucking derelict retard, I think, because he has a quote. I don't know how recent this is, but he has a quote where he's like, "Without movies, movie theaters would never have been successful."
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no shit. It's a fucking movie theater, dumbass.
It's like, oh, without computers or consoles, gaming would be dead. No duh.
Yeah, yeah.
No duh,
You know,
bro.
if the TV didn't have TV shows, I don't think TV would be as popular. Really, really. You're a millionaire, and you're a millionaire, and you're that fucking stupid. It actually pisses me off. I'm thinking about how much money he makes and how little money I have,
Mm-hmm.
and how much smarter than him I am. I also don't abuse women like Jared Leto does.
Mm.
He has like a weird sex cult. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he had this weird woman abuse fucking sex cult. I hate
Oh.
Jared Leto.
Gross.
I want to hurt him.
Oh, fuck. He's the worst Joker.
He is.
Uh,
He made the Joker gayer. How do you make the Joker gayer?
Yeah, he made the Joker gay. He might be the worst Morbius. And there's only been one Morbius. Oh,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Well, if they had another one, don't cast old Jared.
Yeah, they do Morbius too,
Fucking
but it's a whole
idiot.
different actor.
Yeah, they
It's like
should.
Jake Gyllenhaal instead.
Yeah, I would never. I wouldn't hire Jared Leto to do anything for me.
Hmm.
I have such little faith in his ability to do anything.
Well, here's the thing. What if he came back as a Spider-Man villain?
Does he die like will he die like Bruce Lee's son or something? Brandon Lee? Will that happen to him?
Well, there's a chance of it if he comes back as the Shocker.
Jesus Christ. Oh my, the Shocker.
The Shocker is a villain that has shock gauntlets, and he punches Spider-Man into submission with his electric gauntlets.
Isn't that what that black guy was doing or something in that one movie?
That was Electro. That was a different guy.
Oh, it's a different electric guy.
Yeah.
Why do they have so many fucking electric guys?
I don't know. Static Shock is an electric guy, and he's in DC.
Well, that's the thing. Well, that's also crazy because he's an electric black guy.
Yeah.
Like the guy from Spider-Man.
Double
so
quota,
like,
bro. Double quota.
What's with electric black people in superhero movies? Like, I'm not saying I don't support it. I think it's fine. But
there
it's
was
like,
Black Lightning. I don't remember if that was a superhero of lightning.
Well, I'm just saying if I had a nickel for every electric superhero I know, I would have. Which is very strange that I would have two.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Jared Leto would come back as Shocker, and they would have the animated series Tom Holland screaming up a tower about Shocker, I'll find you to the ends of the earth, and he's slowly going up a clock tower.
Yeah, if Jared Leto came back as the Shocker or whatever, he'd probably like do this.
Yeah, he'd be like, Spider-Man does this, I do this.
Yeah, he sees a 19-year-old intern and he's like, "Give me your pussy. Sorry, I'm in character right now. Give me your pussy. It's not actually me, Jared Leto, saying it. It's not actually me, Jared Leto, saying it. It's called the Shocker, and he does this, and he shocks things."
I feel like Shapiro would fit in a Marvel movie.
Yeah. Then Shapiro needs to start rapping again, like when he did that Tom McDonald song.
Yeah.
That'd be so sick.
He needs to rap
the facts.
He needs to rap the end credits to the new Spider-Man coming out.
Yeah. Spider-Man, he does what a spider can.
Okay.
Spider-Man is also an anti-Semitic dog whistle used against Israel and Jewish people.
That's exactly what Ben Shapiro would say. He would
Look at the colors
blame
on his
everybody
uniform.
else.
The colors, he has red, black, and white, which is the same colors as a Nazi flag, meaning
and blue.
Spider-Man is anti-Semitic.
And blue, though. You're just ignoring the blue, Ben.
The blue does not align with Judeo-Christian values. I don't know why, but it does not. When I look at the color blue, I get uncomfortable.
Gotcha.
Now I'm starting to creep in at Tucker.
I mean, if J. Jonah Jameson in the Tom Holland universe is just Alex Jones, then there is probably an in-universe Ben, and there's an in-universe Tucker Carlson somewhere.
I hope there's an in-universe. I hope Alex Jones is canon to Spider-Man. That'd be so sick.
What if... Well, J. Jonah Jameson is... he's in the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
And Alex Jones isn't?
No. But...
What the fuck?
But J. Jonah Jameson from, like, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, it's the same actor.
Interesting.
He plays the same character, but it's more Alex Jones type. Like, it literally vibes like Alex Jones.
Is he based in talking about crisis actors the whole movie?
Yeah, he's like, "This is Spider-Man! Look, he's right there!" And he points at an image of Tom Holland without the mask on.
Yeah.
"We know him as Peter Parker from Manhattan," or whatever.
What if they made a Spider-Man movie with Sam Elliott being Spider-Man, and they had a hole in the mask for Sam Elliott's mustache to come through? And then he like goes to save the day, and people are just like, "Holy shit, Sam Elliott!" Like,
yeah, they just...
How'd you know that was my name? Spider-Man, not Sam Elliott.
Well, I got spoiled on what happens in the new Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know the spoiler?
I'm not gonna watch it. I don't care.
You know how Tobey Maguire can shoot the webs out of his arm?
Mm-hmm.
They're now letting Tom Holland shoot webs out of his arm.
Okay.
That's the spoiler I've been given. He used to just use little machinery on his arms to shoot the webs, but now it's a physical thing that he can do on his own.
Wasn't there a Spider-Man movie where all the Spider-Mans came together and they asked Tobey Maguire if he comes spiderwebs?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was that was No Way Home. They're like, does that happen down there too? Are you sure it doesn't do that?
Yeah, does it come out of your dick, Spider-Man?
Bam Margera as Tom Holland Spider-Man would be really
Yeah, we
fucking
got
funny.
3. Yeah, this is Bam Margera. This is coming with Spider-Man jacking off. We're gonna come spiderwebs all over Dom Vito's face.
And then Andrew Garfield, I think his spiderwebs are machinery, but in the No Way Home movie, he can strap himself to a roof of a ceiling of a house, like without effort, and it's fine for him. So I feel like he eventually, in his own universe, gets to just freely do what Tobey Maguire does.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the part about the coming. I think the coming is probably the highlight of any Spider-Man.
Well,
also, no, I lied. In Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire,
Mhm.
when he turns evil, he keeps answering the phone by saying shalom.
Yeah.
And he makes like Jewish references when he turns into Black Spider-Man. which like if he's Black
this is
Spider-Man
emo
instead of-
version, but it could also be his dark side.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's Black Spider-Man, so like you wouldn't expect him to be like shalom. You expect him to be like, hey yo, what's good, man? Yo, what's going? This Black Spider-Man, man. You know, that's what at least what I would think. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I believe that's the end for this week's Northwest Trenches podcast. Sometimes these are more, let's just talk instead of let's be funny. But
I was trying to be funny.
I know I'm
won.
failing
I
the
won
quota.
with that.
I'm failing the
I
quota.
won. Captain Rice, dude. That's my that's my big one for the year right
Hell
there.
yeah, dude. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, bye, fellas.
You carry on the ship in the sky, caught up in the world of life. Everyone knows that you can.